Let's see if this works. Oh, it is. Okay, I've got to move myself into... Let's see, is it this way or... Did I go worse? Perfect. Okay, and then I'm going to pull back. Okay. Hi everyone, hold on. I'm going to try to make sure that I am in frame. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I think I need to go... Hold on. Trying to make sure I'm in frame for people who are in vertical. Because this should be dual, both vertical and horizontal. Let me see. Your membership's the best thing. Thank you. I'm trying to make sure I'm focus as well. So just give me a second, you guys. I feel like I'm a little off-centered. Oh, I just made it worse, huh? I could fix this. I could get a little closer. Hold on, I'm trying to fix it. It takes a little bit for it to like adjust properly. It needs to be moved a little bit here. Okay. I think we're good now. All right, we're good. I just realized I don't think there's a way to tell how many people are watching me. Let me post this into the let me post this into the Discord really quick before we get started. Because I know everyone in Discord's gonna be like, yeah, post it. If you are a YouTube member, you can join the Discord. It's in your connections already. Okay, I think I posted the right thing. The way it posted an ad. Okay. All right, it posted an ad. You've got to be kidding me. How did I link my stream and it posted a fucking ad? Is it because an ad was playing? That's insane. You can't link it when the ad's going. Okay. How do I get ads on my own stream, by the way? Hold on, guys. I'm trying to link this, but I have to wait for the ad. Okay. There should be a way to... Okay, I can see the chat on my phone, too. I might use my phone for the chat so I can see it closer up. That's better. That's the actual thing. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to keep it up on my phone just so I can see it better. Okay. Okay. How is everyone? How was your day? The YouTube gods have blessed me. What's up? Hello, everyone. Hello, 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 hello. So, did you guys like today's video? How did you like today's video? Did you not like it? Did you like it? Today for me is better than yesterday. I get that. You know, for the first time in 2 weeks, I feel skinny. I've been eating a really strict diet, which I probably will go grab in like maybe 40 minutes. I'll probably go grab my food. And I've been working out a lot in the gym. If you follow my Instagram, I posted a little bit of a thirst trap this morning on my Instagram story. It's still up, to kind of show my fitness progress, because I'm trying hard. I want to be a skinny legend I will be a skinny legend for 4th of July. Not that I have any plans. I have no plans. Not that I have any friends either. Babe, let's use the word healthy, not skinny. No, I disagree. I like the word skinny. I feel like we're reclaiming skinny. If you're afraid of the word skinny, you know, that's fine. But for me, no. I like using the word skinny. I think skinny is a vibe. Skinny is not a weight. It's a vibe. It's an energy. It's an emotion. It's a feeling. I like to reclaim the word skinny. Please don't police my word choice when it comes to weight or anything like that. I have body dysmorphia. So when I'm talking about this, it's a part of my recovery. So please don't police me. Thank you. I appreciate that, though. Reclaiming that word is very important to my recovery. So please don't police my word choice there. Thank you. You seem very routine oriented and disciplined. I wonder what placements in your chart gave you that. I've posted my chart before. I posted my chart before. I don't know where it is, though. I did see that Trisha's doing Ozempic. I'm happy for her. I'm very, very happy for her. Yeah, I reclaimed the word skinny. I think the audio went out for a second for a couple of us. Is it working for you guys? Can you hear me? Okay, I've seen a few people ask me for a Taylor Olivia reading. Does anyone care anymore? I feel like I've done enough. I feel like no one would watch. No one cares. Am I wrong? I mean, I'm open to being wrong about that, but I feel like no one cares. Also, I don't want to hear anything about, oh my God, too many Taylor videos. I didn't do a Taylor video for 2 months. So the new moon in Gemini shook things up. Much love from Denver. Get a membership, y'all. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thanks 39 months. It'll rake in the views. Do you think so? I feel like no one cares anymore. I have to come up with a video for Monday, but I don't know. That'll be tomorrow's problem. Or maybe the end of the stream we could brainstorm, but I can't think about it right now. Is it lag or audio? Is something wrong with my stream? Should I check it on my phone? You want me to check it on my phone? Sounds fine to me. Sounds fine to me. Okay. Please do one on what? Can you do a mid-year review for what? Mid-year review for who and what? It's random. Would you do a Peter Thiel video? I don't think people would click that. I'm not opposed, but I just don't know if people actually would click that. The audio glitched for me at times when you speak. It's fine now. That might not be something I can fix. That might be TikTok, the live stream. Your Oliver Tree video had touched my heart. I've been struggling mentally since his passing. It gave me peace. No intentional harm was done. Thank you. Would you ever do all signs? I do that for the horoscopes, if that's what you mean. It's not that bad. Just wanted you to be aware. Okay, thank you. I probably should have took a Zyrtec before. I don't know if you guys are also struggling. I don't know what I'm allergic to, but I'm allergic to something, and I literally daily allergy attacks, and I'm like surviving off of things like Zyrtec, and I don't know what's wrong with me. It's really frustrating, like severely frustrating. Yeah, my Love Island video was so accurate. It was not popular though. Thank you, Megan, for the $2. It's like kind of crazy how like that video has been super accurate, but like, yeah, I've been trying a lot of new things this year, like, you know, obviously predicting, you know, shows and stuff like that before they happen and stuff. I've been trying new things. I've been doing my best. I feel like I'm like rolling over to the side. Am I? I don't know. Every day I think about your Love Island reading because of how accurate. Thank you. I know I'm not getting my flowers for that because no one watched it. Maybe eventually. Maybe eventually. I uploaded a short form video for BTS today. That video is in full for the members. So yeah, I used to never have allergies. Now I do. I have to find a doctor. Yeah, so my website is not available for private readings yet. Soon. So a new Jeans reading. I love all your true crime. Thank you. Can you do a World Cup prediction? No. Can you do a U.S. mid-year tarot reading? I heard July is crazy from the IG and TikTok psychics. Like another political? Maybe. Can we get a reading on the Iran-U.S. deal? Will my website be available? I don't know, but you will know before it is. It's just been a little bit difficult to keep up with private readings. Obviously, they're super popular and technically my most lucrative. But I'm uploading 6 YouTube videos a week. And then I'm uploading 2 to 3 short form videos a week. And then I'm doing 2 to 4 hour live streams 2 to 3 times a week on top of everything else that I have to do. So I'm keeping afloat. You know, the members get 3 videos a week. So it's like I'm keeping afloat, but it is hard to find time to do everything I want to do. Luckily, I have a really great editor that helps me with the short form. Not all of them, but most of them. Yeah, other than that, it's just me. It's just me and my editor for the short form. That's it. You should do readings for every new K-pop debut, and periodically you should do music industry and related readings. Well, I'm not sure what that means. What do you mean? Thank you for reminding me about Goodbye Lullaby. Avril Lavigne in a reading such a long time ago. Listen to it. It really is a no-skip album. Like you said, that's like my favorite album of all time. Avril Lavigne's Goodbye Lullaby. I listen to it literally all the time. All the time. Okay. If you need a video editor, thank you. Please do a reading for Leo. I did one for the horoscopes. Did you not like it? How come you don't want to read the World Cup? I'm not going to predict a winner of a thing so people can gamble. That's just not how tarot works. It's not going to be accurate, I promise you. If you want to get rich quick, manifest money. Don't use a psychic. Okay, thank you, Lace. I'll have to look that up. I don't know how to say it. Yeah, I hate Labubus. That was given to me as a gift. I have skull pandas. I haven't opened them in the box, though. There's just been a lot of... Why do I keep getting out of fucking frame? It's actually... I'm literally going to crash out. Dude, I'm about to crash out. Okay. Can you do an update on Amberlynn Reed? I don't think anybody would click that. We love you, Aunt for President. Thank you, Melody, for the $10. Let's do a card of the day. Let's do a card of the day. Can you do a video on Jelly Roll and Bunny XO divorcing? I'm open to that, but I think that might be members because I don't think anyone on my channel knows who they are. I don't even know who they are. Cat Rose, thanks for the 15 months. Thank you for the love. Am I recording a video for YouTube? No, but this live stays up. I'm picking a card of the day. It is the Queen of Wands reversed. That's my significator. This one's warning about burnout, but it also tells me that two things. One, quell your temper. But two, for me, when I pull this card, it's always about let someone come to you, don't go to them. If you see someone hot, let them come up to you, don't go to them. If you see an opportunity, let it come to you, don't go to them. Don't go to it. Thank you for the 15 months, Alyssa. I'm manifesting you get a new house. I already feel called out. Don't curse anybody out. Don't do that. Don't do that. Reading on the job market, it's bad. It's bad. So don't text my gym crush. Thank you, Mr. Livy, for the $5. It's your first super. Thank you. Watch everything you post. It doesn't matter what the topic is, your gift. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, it was the card of the day, the Queen of Wands reversed. I actually was really annoyed today at the gym. I couldn't finish my entire workout because, look, I understand the gym is going to be somewhat packed because it's a holiday. I understand that. I prepared for that. If I've been sitting there for 40 minutes and I still can't get any of the spots available because the people who are using them have been so slow and just scrolling their phone and doing something, scrolling their phone, to the fact that you should have got up and moved and left already, but you didn't because you're on your phone, and it's 3 of you and you won't move and you're aware that I'm waiting for the bench, I'm annoyed. So at that point, I did my cardio, waited. After 15 minutes of doing cardio, they still hadn't left, and I left. So I was like, are you kidding me? I've been here for an hour, and you guys literally won't move. All 3 of you. So I was like, I'm not even going to argue with these people because I have to live with them. So I was like, I'm not even going to argue with these people. I'm just leaving. So I did 90% of my workout, maybe 85%, 80% of my workout. I couldn't do everything today because I was like, I'm over this. I'll go for a hot girl walk or something after. I don't know. Maybe I'll do extra cardio today. I'll walk around the trail after this. But yeah, I was like, what the hell? But I did, listen to me. If you guys have not followed me on Instagram, you should. I posted a thirst trap on my Instagram story today. Not that I think anybody here wants to see me like that, but it's there. Some people just go to the gym to sit on their phones. There's this one girl that goes to the gym consistently, and she sits like on her legs and does like one thing, and then she sits on her leg, and she does this every single time I've seen her. And when I tell you her downtime is like at least 10 minutes in between sets, I don't know if she realizes it doesn't work that way, but she drives me insane. And she wears really strong perfume, which pisses me off further. Because I'm like, oh my God, why are we wearing such strong perfume to the gym? Luminaire, thank you so much for the $10. What was the deal with the recent behavior towards me at the medical clinic I deliver for? I'm an independent contractor, please, and thank you. I'm confused. What do you mean? Can you do a new reading on Olivia Rodrigo? She's really successful in her album. Do people want to see that, though? Yeah, it's the perfume part that really triggers me. The other stuff I don't really care, but you know when something annoys you and now you're just annoyed at everything they do? It's the perfume that really sets me off. And then everything else just stresses me out because I'm like, dude, there's like a... And you know what it is? It's also not like... It'd be one thing if it was like a clean scent. It's a floral scent. So floral scents like get stuck in your throat. And I'm just like... Ugh. There's another girl that brings her trainer into the gym all the time, and she blasts music from her phone without headphones, and it's always Taylor Swift. And they are two of the most like stereotypical white girls, and all they do is talk badly about other girls, and it's loud, and they always are blasting Taylor Swift. And I'm like, why are you even playing music if you're just gonna talk the whole time? It just drives me crazy. I have so many gym stories. I don't know. Yeah, let me just shut up. But yeah, it just drives me crazy. Because I'm someone that when I go to the gym, please leave me alone. Don't look at me. Don't talk to me. Don't speak to me. Unless you're a hot guy and you're hitting on me, just leave me alone in the corner and let me, like, don't speak to me. Like, I am, like, very isolate. I don't want to talk to anyone. Leave me alone. So it's just like, I notice everything. Thank you for the $5, Lisa. Can you please tell me why one of my internships fell apart? Why was it so toxic? I feel like most internships are pretty fucking toxic. That's the point, right? And they don't pay you well or at all. Yeah, it overstimulates me, especially because I go right when I wake up. It sounds like an accurate description of Taylor Swift fan. I mean, I like Taylor. I may not be like a super big fan, but I like some of her stuff. I have her on my playlists. I will say I've been enjoying the drama. Excuse me, it's the truth. Of this wedding. See what I mean with my fucking allergies? I've been enjoying the drama of the wedding. Also, did you guys like my Joe Alwyn video that I did? I'm a little bit confused. I literally said I don't think she's jealous of Joe's girlfriend. I just think she feels a little bit like taken aback. And everyone is like, you're making shit up. She's not jealous. I'm like, yeah, I agree. I literally agree she's not jealous. Did you not watch any of the 2 videos I made? I'm confused. Everyone's like arguing. And I was like, none of you watched the video. You're just arguing in my comments. I'm confused. I'm like, what? But I feel like that happens to me all the time. Like, one of my biggest gripes is like, I will say something in a YouTube video and I will be like super detailed about what I'm saying. It'll be like 4 or 5 sentences. I'll be very specific with my word choice. I will use big words that I know sometimes people comment, I had to Google that word, which is fine. And someone will be like, so basically you're saying this, and it's just like a bastardization of what I said, and it's just wrong. And it makes me look like a terrible person. I'm like, that's not what I said. And will a retrograde have any impact on a wedding date? Bad sign, worthy of moving the date itself. Are you Taylor Swift? Here's what I'll say. I think things are inevitable. I would say that if you have to choose the retrograde date, I don't think it's the end of the world. Just know that, you're going to have to double check some things. That's it. I don't think it's something for you to be like, oh my God, I'm going to cancel everything. But I feel like it's just one of those things where it's like, you just have to double check. Because you can't let retrogrades dictate your life. You just have to work around them. It was confusing because you said she wasn't jealous. I had to go to the recording studio to get out feelings. I'm confused, Jules. Is jealous the only feeling that exists? Because I'm confused how you're confused. Like, jealousy is not the only feeling that exists in the world. So how do those two correlate? I'm curious. Hi, Aunt. I'm a new member. Glad to be here. Signing up for exclusive stuff was so worth it. Thank you. I put a lot of work into that. It does not make you look like a terrible person. I like you too, and there's a ton of trolls online. Yeah, no, I know. It's crazy. I didn't mean that to be rude. Did that come across rude? I apologize. I'm just very blunt. Taylor canceled one of her wedding locations because it got leaked, like you said. Oh, really? Clocked it. You can also block certain words. Yeah, I know. Would you ever do a video on Davey? I don't know who that is. Can you please do a quick reading or a poll for my love life? I'm fighting demons. I'm sorry. Make sure the food actually arrives on time. What? Oh, the catering company for your wedding? I feel like when it comes to weddings, I feel like it's not this is my hot take about weddings. I don't feel like it's what is happening. I think it's how it feels. So it's not that you got the correct color and it arrived on time. It's that it was seamless, or at least as seamless as it could be, and it worked out, and everyone was comfortable. You know what I mean? But I just don't think, I don't know. For me, I feel like parties are always about a vibe. It's not like the little things are important, but you know what I mean? It's not about everything being perfect. It's just about it being fun. right? Because you want to remember how you felt. You don't want to remember, oh, the vase was perfectly in center. You know what I mean? I did do a reading on Celine and Benny. I've been a fan for 3 years. Thank you for the 1 month. I'm a singer, songwriter, and I'm working towards becoming a recording artist. Oh my God, congrats. Your Oliver Tree reading was really lovely and caring. Thank you. I mean, I think when it comes to making music, you got to stand out. So don't be afraid to say the thing that no one else is saying. If I ever got married, I don't know if my wedding would be a traditional wedding. But I don't know if I'll ever get married. To be honest with you, I don't even know if I'll ever have a boyfriend. So I don't really think about it. Do you think a jelly roll and a bunny reading would be popular enough for a main channel, or do you think that's members? I think it's members. Hey, any advice? My dad thinks his friend's son would be a good match for me. I've never met him, but we work at the same company. I'm confused. What do you need me to help you with? Go on the date and see if you like him. How are you going to know if you like somebody if you don't go on a date? Right? Go on the date. What's the worst that can happen? You go on a date for 15 minutes, he's annoying, and you go home? That's how it used to work back in the day. Do it. Just have fun with it. Listen, just have fun. When in doubt, freak him out. Just start asking crazy questions. Who cares? If he can't yes and, he's not worth it. You're blunt. It's hilarious. But I'm being honest. I feel like people... Okay, this is my other hot take. I think the younger generation takes dating way too serious. They want to talk to someone for 3 weeks before they go on a date. What are you doing? That's the point of the date. Go on the date. Go somewhere you can get the hell out of in 15 minutes. So go get something really simple and quick, okay? I understand everyone wants to be wined and dined. I get it. But I just don't think in the grand scheme of things, it's smart with your time. You're going to have to play a numbers game realistically. And so you're going to have to go on a lot of dates. And so just go somewhere really quick where you can get the hell out of there and see if you like them. If you don't like them, you should know within 10 minutes. I don't believe there's a single girl on earth that doesn't know if she likes a guy within 10 minutes. I'm manifesting for you, Erin. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, girl, just go on a short little date for 10 minutes and then get the hell out of there. And even if you don't, it's really good to keep things open. So all you have to do is be like, okay. And then if you go on a second date, it's great. You only went on a 30-minute date. Then it makes them want you more because you didn't give them all of you. What are your thoughts on hookup culture? It's up to you. Whatever you want to do. I've been celibate, although if I break that, I break that. But I have been. But if you like it, I like it for you. I don't really care. It's up to you. What if you just like all of them? Then you're me. The problem is deciphering if you like them or you like the attention from them. Okay. Great thing. Let me point out that do you like the way you feel or do you like what you hear? It's always about what you're feeling inside when you're in the date. I woke to find my kitchen window cracked open twice in 1 week, and I told the police, should I be worried about escalation from whoever did this? Typically, if someone's doing something like that, they're trying to get in your head, I would think. How did they crack your window from the outside? Do you not lock your windows? I'm confused. Unless you're saying it was locked and they got inside of your apartment. If that's the case, you need a camera. You need to take that seriously. You need to get a ring camera or something. You really need to get one bad. I have no idea. It's always locked. Get a ring camera. That way you can find out if it's a person or a ghost at this point. You need a camera. I'm a gay man who's turning 40. You're amazing. Thank you. Happy birthday. I love the way I feel every time Like the attention. I feel special even if the guy looks like he negotiated his way onto Earth. I'm screaming. Well, then you're the type of person that's going to have to go on more than one date to see if you like one. I read for myself. I have a video called How to Read Tarot 101 that's on my YouTube right now from a couple weeks ago for my birthday that I read myself. Preezy, thanks for the $5. My current job is asking me to leave or get fired, getting injured. Unfortunately, I really enjoyed the job. I'm beefing with people at home. Well, that means that a new door is about to open. If there's a resistance on the path you're on, you're meant for another one. 824, thank you so much for joining the Antphrodite. Okay. I want to do a pick a card, but I feel like we should set a goal to do a pick a card. I wonder if I can do... No, it's only super chats. Okay, you can't have... We should do a membership goal, like a new memberships goal to do a little mini pick a card. I feel like that would be fun. How many memberships should we set it at? 67 gifted for the pick a card. Not you guys saying 6, 7. I don't know if we could get that many. Hi, Ann. I want to apply for a job that's known for preferring young people. I'm 32 is my dream job. Go for it. What's the worst that can happen? The fact that you guys are just spamming 6, 7. You guys are hilarious. Let's set the goal at 50 and see if we get it. Let's just set the goal at 50 and see if we get it. So if we get to 50 members, either gifted or new, then we'll do a little pick a card. It'll be fun. First time chatter. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Per. What does 6, 7 mean? That's what it means. I wonder if the girl I'm thinking about likes me as well. Do you do private readings? Antphrodite.com, but they're sold out right now. I'd like to know about my money. Wait, what? I'm in New York City and trying to pursue dreams, writing, film, podcasting. You see my work actually resonating. I just wish it could replace my day job. I think if you're going to write something and create a film, it has to be... like, you have to piggyback it off of something that's already popular. Think of, like, Backrooms. You need to piggyback off of something that already has a fan base or an interest. I think the same thing with music. Fee Baby, thank you so much for gifting a membership. 49 more. We'll do a pick a card. Wonder if the girl I'm thinking about likes me. I mean, have you thought about flirting? Have you flirted yet? Dream on movie? What does that mean? What does dream on movie mean? If I were to make a movie right now, I feel like I would make something that is riddled with plot twists. To be honest with you, false protagonist, I think would do really well as a movie right now. Like, really well. I think the movies that are all doing well have ridiculous plot twists because that's what gets people talking on social media. I have waited to be a member. Wait, what? We can't. That's okay if you can't. But we're trying to get to 50. I mean, I don't know if we'll get there. But the goal is at 50 gifted memberships this stream. And then I'll do a mini pick a card. It was good to see stuff like Obsession and Backrooms trend. No, I haven't seen Obsession or Backrooms. I'll see it eventually. I don't care. Modus, thank you for joining us Antphrodite. That's 2 out of 40 or out of 50. Yeah, I'm not opposed to doing a Jelly Roll and Bunny reading, but I think it's going to be a members video, probably on Tuesday. I do have to figure out what I'll do for Monday's video, though. I have no idea. Thank you, Tetro. We're at 3 now. How do you know the difference between waiting for something when it's not ready for yet versus not pursuing something because it's not for you? There's a difference between setback and failure. Seven of Pentacles reversed, Six of Cups, and Nine of Cups on a new relationship. Very similar to something or someone from the past. Comfortable. Thank you, Melody, for gifting 5. Is that 7? Are we at 7 now? Or did I do bad math? Did I do bad? I don't remember. Is it 7 or 8? Do you guys remember? Thank you, Charles. Do you guys remember? We had 3 before? Okay, so we're at 9. 42 more memberships. Yeah, and I'll do a pick a card. It'll be fun. I haven't done a pick a card in so long. I'm excited, actually. I'm really excited. Taylor X Olivia for Monday, but I have done so many Taylor videos. I think people are fatigued. No? Are there different levels for membership? Yes. So the beginning membership gets you access to all the videos, and then Super Antphrodite is here to get access to all the videos and the Discord, and then it also gets you access to 2 upvoted reading requests of the month, which, by the way, is going on now and will be chosen tomorrow. I post. And then 3rd tier, which is Antphrodite Supremes. Ladies, thank you for gifting a membership. That's 10. They get access to that, all those, and they also get access to 2 additional giveaway readings. So you have 4 chances to win a reading if you are the top tier, which is the $15 tier. And then I think there's like a bonus tier if you're like rich. That's like a lot of money, just if you want to throw it at the wall for me. But I don't know if it's, I think it should be available. I don't know if anyone's on it though. I don't think anyone did it. It's like $50 or $100 or something. And it's just like, I don't care. I just love you. And I put it there. I don't think anyone's ever done it though. How long will you be live for? Probably until 6 or so, and it's 5. If you were like rich, yeah, I don't know, whatever. I don't know. People tell me all the time, so I'm like, okay, put your money where your mouth is. They never do. It's okay. I don't care. I've never seen the 50 tier. Oh, okay. Well, I guess it's bugged. I'll have to double check that today. 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles reverse, and Knight of Swords for general advice is basically saying get your ass up and work. Well, 8 of Pentacles, hard work. 9 of Pentacles reverse is other people. And the Knight of Swords is about asking for help, actually. I would see that as you need to ask someone for advice, help, or a way in. There's a gatekeeper. Are you rich? I am rich in my... what's the saying? I have a wealth of happiness or whatever. I'm rich in the sense that I'm extremely happy. You know, one day I hope to be a millionaire. So manifest. Honestly, I want to be a billionaire on a private jet with Taylor Swift polluting the ocean or whatever, the ozone layer. So manifest. I don't know what I would do with all that money because I don't spend any money on myself. I have to learn how to spend money on myself, but I would like to do it just for the memes. Thank you. Ooh, Andrea. I think we're at 15 out of 50, period. I am rich in community. I'm rich in happiness, rich in community, manifesting tons of wealth for all of us one day. But I got to learn how to spend money on myself. I don't buy myself shit. I don't leave my house, so. The most expensive thing I spend money on is my rent, which is ridiculously high, but I don't care. It's my workspace. I need it to be productive. Backrooms was slow. Okay. Well, damn. You hated it. Damn. You could integrate that rich people reading with your private readings, maybe. Kayla left the U.S. for a European summer. Okay. I love music. I have no connection. I'm doing hard work. Can I manifest music? And I don't know where to start. I'm posting cover songs. Well, you gotta start networking and going into groups, finding groups, people who like music, who make music in your area, things like that. You gotta make your connections. Success is not guaranteed. You gotta work for it. You gotta strive for it. You gotta run full speed at it. Who is Kayla? They're talking about Travis Kelce's ex. How do you make friends in Austin? Who the hell knows? I don't have any. Why do the rich build bunkers? We need a video. They're bored. I genuinely think rich people are bored, and when you're bored, your mind wanders, and they start reading all these crazy things, and they prepare for things because they're bored, and because they're paranoid, because they have nothing to do all day. Genuinely. I'm in college and I hate it. I don't know what else to do to make money. There's got to be something you're passionate about that you feel like if you said it out loud would be cringe and stupid, but it's really what you should be doing. Tell us about your relationships and boyfriends. I don't really have any. Uno, thank you so much for gifting 5 members. We're 20 out of 50 of memberships to the pick a card. If we get to 50, we're 20 into the 50 goal. I will do a mini pick a card for you. I mean, I have men from my past, but you have to understand something about me. Growing up, I was very adamant about being successful, and that's the only thing I really cared about. And so I would tell men, please don't fall in love with me. Don't get attached. I really have a goal here to be successful, and I'm not going to focus on relationship. I don't want to be with someone if I'm not, sustainable to myself. And men heard that and took it as a challenge, and that was my entire experience growing up. So unfortunately, men think that's a challenge when it wasn't. Also, I've always looked really young, so a lot of men treated me very weird. So, but I mean, I have tons of stories about past men, but they're all crazy. Every man I've been with is, I will say this, they're all really attractive. Every time someone in real life sees a picture of any of the men from my past, they always look at me and they're like, you pulled that? And it really pisses me off because I'm like, oh, you're a hater in disguise. And then I stop being friends with them. But regardless, they're all really attractive. I will say that. They're all very attractive. And that's why, never mind. Making them cry was fun. I'm trying to do that, but then I attract men who want to do nothing with their lives. Yeah, goodbye. Oh, thank you, Laura Rose. I appreciate that. No, I'm not going to make a bit of video on my past relationships and boyfriends because there's no free clout for them. No. I know I'm attractive. It's okay. It is backhanded, and that's okay. One time, I hooked up with this guy, this was years ago. I hooked up with this guy who had like the craziest body, and someone who I was friends with at the time grabbed my phone and looked at the picture of the guy and was like, are you serious? Zoomed in. He's like, dude, his body is so ripped and he has such an amazing body. He was like, this takes so much work. There's no way. He was like obsessing over it and like analyzing the guy's body. I was like, do you want his number? He's like, no. I was like, you clearly want his number. You can have it. He's like, no. I was like, I don't really like him, so you can have his number. He won't stop hitting my phone up, but you can have it. I'm not going to respond to him. You can have him. He couldn't comprehend the fact that I wasn't responding to a guy with washboard abs. He couldn't comprehend that. I was like, is that all it takes for you? Because can't relate. MC, thank you so much for joining the Antphrodite. That's 21 out of 50. Yeah, I was just like, what? Why would I, like, why is that all it took? I'm spiritual. Besides, honestly, low-key, men want to be treated badly. All men want to be treated like crap. I'm just going to be honest with you, subconsciously. Georgia, thank you for the 6 months. What's one thing you always look for when combining astrology and tarot in monthly readings? I don't have an answer because I'm confused what that means. I don't really look for anything. I just do the you, good news, what to avoid, and surprises. What are your thoughts on people who try to be a wingman or wingwoman for someone else? I'm really good at it, but I haven't seen a single person who's good at it for me, and they always take them from me. So everyone's always jealous, so can't relate. My abusive ex is only nice to me when I'm mean, flabbergasted, but say less. Exactly. Do you agree most men are gay? No. Were you good at math? When I was younger, now no. Now no. If we get, how many subs are we, how many memberships are we at? 21 out of 50? I don't remember. Is Donald Trump secretly gay? No. So men like it when I say I don't want to deal with them anymore. Yeah, they see it as a challenge. Javier, thank you for gifting 5 members. Yay. So we're at 26 out of 50. Would you believe most men are actually switches? No, I believe men don't know what they want, though. How did you go from being single and being in a relationship? I'm not in a relationship. There's this girl at my work who seems so nice and smart. Sometimes what switches up and catches an attitude and is fake. How do I deal with it in a small office? I think with people like that, you just have to not engage with them at all, especially at work. It's better to just wait for them to attack someone else. Advice to heal mommy issues. A therapist really helps. And can you see a picture of a person and get their true energy at first glance? I mean, when I meet them, sometimes I do. Not off of a picture, though. Men don't seem to know what they want. A lot of them just go with whatever it feels like to guide them. I think it depends on their age. Do you think people who have been single their whole life are spiritually protected? No, I don't think the two correlate. I think we're all spiritually protected. I think there's a lot of reasons you could be single. I don't think it always is by choice, but sometimes it is. Any tips for forging ahead when you feel down? I sent like 30 emails trying to get my play read and no one has answered. It's been like 2 months for some of them. I think that you have to garner attention from a different aspect or perspective. So if they're not going to read your emails, you need to figure out a different way to promote it, whether it's through visuals or some other medium. I don't think I'm a typical Gemini, no. I'm a very Aries moon, though. Love your monthly horoscope part 2 for the members. Thank you. Yeah, I got to figure out what I'm going to do for next month. Do the people who are single feel like they don't lack things the other people try to find another person? I don't know what that means. Are there any metaphysical practices you like? Tarot. Yes, I'm a Gemini. My birthday is 6/7. You once mentioned you had a different experience on things since you were spiritual and psychic when talking about Ariana Grande naturally getting more good plus bad attention. What are other signs? That's the main one, is about being seen as an example or set as an example. That's kind of the main one, standing out. Do I have Taurus in my chart? No. I don't know if I can ever open up for new love again. Maybe you're not ready yet. And if you never are, that's okay too. There's nothing wrong with not having a relationship. Relationship is not the end all be all. I don't really have a favorite sign. But I can tell you that in my experiences of friendship and dating, friendship-wise, most of my good friends are Libras. Dating-wise, I don't think I have a lot of success with most of the signs. But intimacy-wise, I had my best intimacy with Capricorn. Although my best kiss was a Taurus, best intimacy was definitely a Capricorn. Do you think you can do a reading on the Hive label? Maybe. I have a Sag rising. Very impressed with your channel. Thank you. And readings. Do you have any plans to grow your platform? That's what I'm doing. Posting all my short form. Hopefully you guys like my short form on Instagram and TikTok and YouTube. Because that's, I hope more people will support the short form. By the way, we're at 26 out of 50 for our membership goal. If you want to gift a membership or join the membership, there's like thousands of videos that you get access to just for $5. And any new ones, if we hit that goal, I will do a pick a card for you guys. Advice on finding out what your career should be. Have been job searching for 2 years and I feel like a huge loser, about to be 26. I didn't hit my stride until 26, 27, so you're fine. I feel like everyone knows what they want to do for a living when they're younger, but then everyone bullies them out of it. Genuinely believe that. How do you know when you're learning how to accept calm partners and just not used to it versus forcing yourself to settle because it's what's right? That, do you actually love or like your partner or not? Because that's the difference between those two. I did do a video on dead internet theory. Nabbit, thank you so much for joining. Antphrodite. 27. Which tarot card is the most misunderstood, do you think? Tower. You have to destroy something to rebuild something better. It's important. Everyone has tower moments every day of their life. Making a wrong turn is a tower moment. Doesn't end your day, just makes it a little longer. Shimmer, thank you so much for 1 month. Binge watching all your member content. You're so entertaining and correct. Thank you. I did do a reading on the future of AI already. Spoiler alert, it's going to take over. Who had the worst energy and lasting effects on you after you read them? I have no idea. I don't really remember or retain it. It's like set it and forget it. I don't have a favorite tarot card. Thank you, Maria. Or at 28. I waited 16 years for my ex to be ready to get married. I don't want to wait anymore. Why would you wait that long, though? You should have left a long time ago. Hopefully you learned that lesson. Never wait for a man. Hot Funny, thanks for the $10. Thoughts on my dating life currently? Love your videos. My fave pop culture psychic. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Your dating life? I mean, if you want my opinion, I think you should just get a roster and then see who survives. But that might be toxic. Ancient history. It wouldn't be super popular, but maybe for the members. Yes, I protect myself. No, I'm not going to teach you how because that means you could undo it. You're right, though. Yeah, I think every girl should have a roster. You already have the upper hand. But that's toxic. And see your survives iconic. Yeah, that's just how I think. I always think, look, something that I think is really important, and this is something that I talk about a lot. This is something that sets me apart from everyone else. When I walk into a room or I meet someone, my first inclination is not and never has been, do they like me? Most people, that's how they think. My first thought is, do I like you? And I think that's a mentality that a lot of people need to have. It's a perspective people have. You should walk up to people immediately feeling like, am I going to like you or are we going to vibe? Rather than, are you going to like me? Because sometimes I will see situations happen and I'll see like two people don't get along and someone will go, almost always go, I don't understand why they don't like me. Why would you think that? Every time someone doesn't like me, I just go, lol, they don't like me. She doesn't see it for me. And I move on and people are like, why do you think they don't like you? And I go, I don't care. I don't know why they don't like me and I don't care. It shouldn't bother you. So I feel like that's a mentality that will help a lot of people in dating, where it's like you shouldn't be wondering if this person likes you or not. If they don't like you, they'll tell you with their actions. You should be wondering if you like them. Because oftentimes I see girls dating people they don't like because they were so focused on getting the other person to like them that they forgot to think about if they even like the guy in front of them. And the girl has the upper hand. There's way more guys that are willing to jump for a girl than girls jumping for a guy. You know what I mean? I always get fan backlash from the people I do readings on. I'm used to it. The Livies were calling me fat and telling me I got work done and I needed Ozempic and all this other shit the other last year, even though I was like super skinny last year. Taylor Swift fans were telling me to die. What else? I've had every fan base attack me. I'm just kind of used to it. Abigail, thanks for joining us, Antphrodite. How many are we at now? 29? Yeah. When the Taylor Swift fans, probably I would say every few weeks, the Taylor Swift fans will start attacking me on some platform and will start calling me a Katy cat and saying that I'm mean to Taylor because I'm a Katy cat. And I'm like, what? Makes no sense. I don't even think those two have beef anymore. So I'm like, where's this coming from? I had someone be like, oh, you saw Katy Perry in concert, so you're biased because you like Katy Perry. I'm like, you know how many people I've seen in concert this year? Demi Lovato, Katy Perry, Tate McRae, Zara Larson, Cardi B. I'm missing a few. I don't even remember. I've gone to so many concerts. I don't even remember. Yeah, Demi was incredible. I'm like, I'm a gay man in their 30s. Like, I'm going to see pop stars. I love them all. Nicki Minaj. I saw Nicki Minaj. So I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. If there's a pop star and I can get tickets, I'm probably going to go. I like all the girls. I don't know. Who's my favorite so far? I think I preferred... I think Katy Perry had the best. I think I did see Adele too. I think Katy Perry had the best, and then also Demi was really good. Are you going to see an Ari this year? Who knows? Do you think you'll ever get married? Don't know, to be honest with you. It's not looking so great. I don't even know if I'll ever get a boyfriend. Although I've been getting a lot of pressure from a lot of my family members about that lately, and I've been ignoring it. Everyone in my family, whether it be like my brother or my cousins, whatever, they're all like getting married or have kids or having kids. And so like I'm the only one that's kind of just like, and so they're like really trying to pressure me and I'm really ignoring it and I don't care. You're incredible and have so much humanity. Thanks. So if we're at 29 memberships. If we get to 50, I'll do a pick a card for you guys. So if you want to gift a membership, go ahead. Keep ignoring them. Only you know your path. Yeah, I don't really care. I feel that you will get married. Don't know. Why does he need a boyfriend? Yeah, it's been a thing my whole life. Ever since I was young, people have always projected that I need a boyfriend on me. And they don't believe me when I've said that I don't really care. But I feel like my actions... I mean, if you've been following me for 9 years, you've never seen me with a man. You've been following me all 9 years of my career. You've never seen me with a man. Like, it's just not something I'm like super focused on. If it happens for me, cool. If it doesn't, I don't care. I'm really happy with my life. I love what I do for a living. I have you guys. I chase my dreams. And I'm not really upset. You know, I don't really care. I also think like it's hard for a lot of guys to like me. So if a guy doesn't like me, I'm not going to beg. I'm not going to argue with him. I'm just leave it alone. I don't care. So a lot of guys don't like me, and I'm not upset about that. I'm not for everyone. It's difficult to be like, I want to date someone whose online presence is everywhere and who's also a psychic. Those are two big asks. So love your personality. Thank you. Yes, it's an All Real Monster shirt. Yes. Will you read the Bunny and EXO and Jelly Roll divorce? Yeah, maybe for the members though. Oftentimes men will Google me, yes, and then see pink in my channel and start being misogynistically homophobic and self-hating and internalized homophobia against me because they think I'm super feminine when in reality I couldn't be less feminine if I tried. Thank you so much for gifting 5 memberships. I appreciate that. 34. We're at 34. Almost there. Almost there. Would you date a psychic? I would prefer not. Are you looking back at your Olivia reading now that the album is released? Oh, I forgot about that. No, I haven't done it yet. Do you believe in love at first sight? For me, I feel like I know something. I don't know if it's love, though, at first sight. You got a gifted? Oh my God, congrats. You're going to love it. And if you're a member, you can join the Discord. I'm in there all the time. My community is mostly women, and I love that. So, will you do more guided meditations? Yes. Yes, those take a minimum of like 5 hours, though. It's so funny because, so I didn't realize how many of you guys are writers. Writer girl. Sorry. Fucking vocal stem. I didn't realize how many of you are writers. Excuse me. So like, I was really good at writing as a kid. And all throughout school, I was really good at writing. And I think it's because I have a really big imagination. And so I looked at the guided meditations as like a writing exercise. And I put a lot of effort into the meditations. I'm not saying I'm an amazing writer anymore. Like, it's been a while since I've really done it. So like, I get it's not perfect writing, but I did actually come up with the concepts and come up with everything. And it took me like 4 to 5 hours to film it, come up with it, write it all down, whatever, for it to make sense. I have to do tarot readings to like get it right, everything. And it's just really funny because all of the comments, I don't even think about this. All the comments were like, "Anne, I so much appreciate that you didn't use ChatGPT or AI for this video." And I didn't even think that that was something you could do because like I'm 35. So for me, I didn't grow up with AI. So it's like, I never think to use AI for anything. It's not really a part of my thing. I don't even have the app. So it's like not really anything I use. Like I'm not like, I don't know. Maybe I should get more into using like ChatGPT and stuff for daily stuff, but I just like always forget it even exists. And so I forgot that that could even be a thing. And it's the fact that everyone was like, "Oh my God, I love that this is real and not like AI." That made me feel really happy because I was like, "Oh, okay, at least you can tell." Like you can tell that it's not perfect. I put in a lot of effort into that. For me, it's just like my imagination. We use ChatGPT in nursing like a lot. I believe it. I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying it's, yeah. The bar is in hell, I know. So I know I'm not like the most amazing writer, but I just, yeah. To use AI to make comments. Hep, thank you so much for gifting 5 members. And thank you, Andrea. How to make sure you don't manifest something that was never meant for you. You can't manifest something that wasn't meant for you. It's not possible. It won't happen. I don't remember how many we're at now. Does anyone remember the number? 39? Okay, 39 and a 50 for a pick a card. It was great work. I didn't realize you wrote it beforehand. Oh, everything was done beforehand. Did you think I just came up with that on the spot? Damn, bitch. You must think I'm really good. I take that as a compliment. I spent a lot of time on that. I actually spent way too much time on that. Way too much time on that. but it's fun. I like doing it. I'll do it again soon. I am not watching Drag Race. I hope I win a membership. I hope you do too. Listen, I've already given the feedback to YouTube for them to allow us to directly gift a membership, and they said understood, but I don't know if it'll ever happen. Allison, thank you so much for joining the Antphrodite. We're at 40, so 10 more, and I'll do a mini pick a card. I use GPT for annoying, stupid questions. I got a few. I obviously have business meetings and like emails and stuff, right? I love when I'm working with a guy who's like 26 or 27 or somewhere around there, and I can tell his email is fucking chat GPT. Because I'm the type of bitch that'll be like, bitch, you fucking chat GPT that. Get in a video call right now. It's so funny. Remember, AI is only as smart as the information is being fed. Yeah. But, yeah. What am I doing from the summer solstice? Nothing. Should I do something? 10 more gifted subs and I'll do a pick a card. It's so bad with ChatGPT. You can tell when people using Instagram captions. Yeah, it's getting weird because it's like, I don't know. I get it. It like helps you stay organized or whatever, but I'm just like, bruh. Mars, thank you for gifting a membership. I appreciate that. So 9 more. I will tell you this. I will say, after experiencing people who are in their 30s versus people who are in their 20s, I do prefer engaging with people in their 20s because I feel like they're not as like, what's the word I'm looking for? Rigid. Like they're almost a little bit more like open to being wrong or submissive. Taurus, thank you for the 1 year. Advice on going after an unconventional career. I want to do what you're doing. Essentially, I love your content and you have my dream career. Thank you. You have to figure out a way to do what's already being done slightly different. There's a model that's already created for whatever niche you're interested in. So take that as your starting point and then adjust it to something unique to you. I do not do phone readings, but when I do private readings for YouTube, this is something I get a lot of feedback about. When I do my private readings, oh my God, Kempire, thank you for gifting 10 memberships. Well, appreciate that. Thank you. And thank you for being so kind to me in your video a couple of weeks ago. My viewers sent it to me and I was like, oh my God, I'm so excited. Someone said something nice about me. It's very rare that people say something nice about me. Usually when people talk about me in a video, they're like, this guy's fucking crazy. So thank you. Appreciate you. All right, we're going to do a mini pick a card. Okay, I don't think I can show you guys the cards from the card cam because I don't think it'll show up for the vertical, but I can hold them up. So let me just do it. It's going to be a general one. How many cards should I do? Should I do like 6 cards per pile or... Because I'm going to do 3 piles. Not me already feeling stuff. I've been downloading a lot of stuff even without the cards lately. It's been very, like I've been downloading information a lot. Oh, you guys will like this while I'm shuffling and doing this and preparing for the pick a card. So my birthday was 6/7, obviously, right? We know this. The day after, I'm walking around my house and I smell the strongest scent of like cigarette smoke to the point where it's like unbearable. And I was like, what the fuck is this? So I walk around my entire apartment, like trying to find out where it's coming from. And it's coming from one specific section, right? And I'm like, okay, how is it so strong? And so I was like, okay. I narrowed it down to exactly where it's coming from. I was like, is it my neighbors? I was like, my neighbors don't smoke. No one in here smokes. Like, it's so strong. As I'm trying to figure out where it is, I'm actually choking and gagging and coughing because it smells like someone keeps taking a puff and blowing it in my face. And at this point, I literally am, it's been like 5 minutes straight of me being like, it's in this one area and it's nowhere else in my apartment. What is this? I'm freaking the fuck out. And I'm coughing and I'm like, and it's getting stronger and it smells like someone just lit up 6 cigarettes at once. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I get an alert on my phone and I check my phone and it's literally from, I think it was from Cameo. And it was like, oh, Father's Day is coming up. Here's our little thing for Father's Day, whatever. And I went, holy shit. And as soon as I went, holy shit out loud, the smell completely dissipated. And so I was like, oh my God, it's my dad. So I was like, what the fuck? So I was like, hey, Dad, what do you want? Obviously, no one responded, but I was like, what the fuck? My dad's here. That's so weird. So I text my mom, who I don't really talk to that much. And I text my mom. I'm like, hey, this is what happened. Like, what the fuck? And my mom's like, yeah, your dad's been doing shit like that in the house. I've been hearing his voice in the middle of the night. Like, he's been active. And I go, okay. I was like, well, I don't really know what that means. I was like, I don't really know why he's doing that. I don't know what he wants from me. And she goes, what do you mean you don't know what he wants from you? And I go, why the fuck is he making his presence known? And she goes, you fucking idiot. Your birthday was yesterday. I had forgotten. Because this had happened on the 8th, and I had forgotten that my birthday was the day before. And I was like, why the fuck? So then I was like, why the fuck would he wish me a happy birthday the day after my birthday? And then I was talking to my friends, they're like, Aunt, you literally said you wanted to be left alone on your birthday. You didn't want to speak to anyone, and you wanted to just be on the couch watching Charmed, eating food. So he heard you. And I was like, oh my God. So even I sometimes am obtuse to the signs. Even I am sometimes stupid. Because, like, I wasn't even thinking. You know what I mean? Like, I wasn't thinking at all. How many cards did I pull? I feel like I need to pull more. I was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we're at 5. So, yeah, even I have like... Because I don't I think people think because I'm a psychic that I immediately go into, like, oh, my God, I need to... It's a ghost. Like, I never automatically think that something's like psychic or spiritual or a ghost or anything like that. I'm like more of a skeptic than you realize. I would be pretty much a full-blown skeptic if I wasn't a psychic. Like, I wouldn't believe in stuff that I experience if I didn't personally experience it. Okay, make sure I have all these. Okay. No, my mom is not psychic. She's the antithesis of psychic. She's like negative psychic. She wouldn't have an intuition if it smacked her in the head. In fact, my whole family is like negatively psychic. Hope you don't doubt yourself. I think I'm grounded and realistic. By the way, I'm pulling more than 6 because I feel like I need to. I don't need to do a reading on it. I know it was my dad. The anniversary of his death is coming up on, I think, the 13th. So it'll be like, what, 12 years or so? My dad died a long time ago. A very long time ago. Changed me as a person. We were not really close. Not that I'm really close to any of my family, but... I am the black sheep, yeah. I'm the black sheep of my family. My dad didn't really like gay people either, so... But I have his personality. Okay. Okay. Does your family believe in your gift? We don't really talk about it. I don't know. I don't ask. I don't really know. I think, look, I've had a very strained relationship from my family. I think where I'm at with my family now is I moved halfway across the country, which is great. But I think I live in Austin, Texas, for those who wonder, but I'm born and raised in New York. I think where it stands now with my family, because I'm like completely self-sufficient and I've built something, they're proud of me, but they don't really get it. And that's fine. I'm perfectly okay with that. Perfectly okay with that. That's where I think it should be. Like, it's just kind of like hands off. Although I told you guys, My fucking nephew called me. So I have a niece and nephew that are like 3 and 1.5 or 2 or something at this point. I don't know what the hell their ages are. They're growing up so fast, I can't keep up. And my nephew FaceTimed me on my birthday and was like, when are you coming? I want to play with you. And he's like 3. And I was like, I literally told my brother, I was like, I don't know. When do you want me to come? My brother was like, I don't know. Don't guilt trip me. Yeah, fun fact, my brother's also gay. So my niece and nephew are adopted. All right, so this is pile 1. How do I show you guys this? This is pile 2. I'll show you guys the piles and you guys can pick. This is a general pick a card, so hopefully I can get this in the thing. Can you see this? I don't know if vertical is getting all 3 of them. So I'm going to wait for the preview to see if you guys get all 3. But fun fact, my niece and nephew are actually blood siblings. They had the same parents. So they're blood siblings, even though they're adopted. So 1, 2, and then this is 3. So this one's 1, 2, 3. I'll hold it for a little bit before you guys pick your pile. Let me go get my food because I'm gonna have to eat after this because it's gonna be drained and I want to make sure I want to make sure it's not frozen. 1 second. I know you guys are annoyed. Like, bitch, get back in there. Give me a second. Because I already don't want to forget. All right. Who picked pile 1? Sorry if I look like shit today. I honestly didn't put any effort into my appearance and I probably should have put more concealer on. And my lighting sucks too. Sorry. Next stream will be better. This is my first time doing a vertical and horizontal stream on here. If you guys like these, I'll do more, but like I've never really done it like this. Okay. Okay. So who picked pile 1? Okay. This is a general pick a card. Okay. So, oh shit. I'm just going to have to figure out where, just give me a second so I can figure out where the vertical is, and then I don't have to do this every time. I just need to figure out where it is on this preview. I think it's here. Hold on. Wait for it to update. It is. Okay, perfect. Okay, so the Page of Wands, this is reverse. So Page of Wands reverse is about saying one thing but doing another. So, interesting. We have the Devil card here, which is reverse, which is trying to avoid some sort of intensity or toxicity, trying to avoid a setback, okay? Okay, then we have the Knight of Swords reverse, which is impure intentions. Okay, this tells me that someone is not going to follow through with something that they said they will. I think you should expect this. You probably already know this, but you're secretly hoping they will follow through with it. They won't. So right off the bat, I can tell you someone is bullshitting. Yes, the Ten of Pentacles reverse, this person is selfish in nature. The reason why they won't do it or follow through is because they're selfish. Ten of Pentacles tells me that they feel like it's not part of their goals. So this might be a favor, and if it's not a favor, it's something that they feel like is out of their way, they won't do it. Yep. The Ten of Wands is the release of a burden. This person in general is someone that you need to be careful of, because when you look at the Ten of Wands reverse, this is someone that... if everyone was drowning, they would only save themselves. Yeah, there's the Five of Swords, which is a bit of pettiness. So, I know you guys will be like, this is a negative reading. It's not. The Five of Swords tells me that you have already clocked this person for this behavior previously. And the Five of Swords tells me that you're able to get even with this person. Because the Five of Swords usually means that there's a tit for tat, but since it's reverse, it tells me that you will be in a position of power over them. So this is like biting the hand that feeds them. So for some reason, you're going to end up sticking it to them anyways. So it's like a really bad decision for them to make. See, you have power over them with the Five of Pentacles reversed. It's almost like if you were the boss. So it's like, I don't understand why they're doing this. It seems stupid. Yeah, Strength card is stubbornness. This person seems to just be very stubborn and wants to be right even though they're wrong. Of course, we end with a tower. So here's what I will say is the great ending of this. Getting rid of this person will not only heal a relationship in your life, but it will bring something that this person was blocking. A lot of times when I see this, it could be someone that you're friends with or friendly with is secretly bad-mouthing you behind your back to someone, and when they're removed, that fixes. Other times this could just genuinely be someone's energy was blocking something from coming to you. I think it's going to be a person that's important in your life that was being blocked that will finally be able to have room to come in. Oftentimes this is someone who maybe like convinces us not to do things we wanted to do, or makes us leave places early, or whatever this person is. They need to be, and they will be removed from your circle. I don't care if it's a coworker. I don't care if it's a friend. I don't care if it's a boyfriend. I don't care if it's a girlfriend. I don't care if it's a family member. This person will be pulled back. The great news about this is this is the only reason you haven't been able to advance in certain things in your life. This specific person has been blocking your advancement in life. It's just this person that is literally a hindrance. So getting rid of them will set everything completely back on track in your life. And what's great about this is that whenever I see something like this, it's like a dam. So when this person is removed, all the water rushes out very quickly because it was like clogged. So oftentimes when this situation happens, you're frustrated, but then the next day something really good happens. The next day, it all happens very quickly in the span of a few days. And it's almost like the sun starts shining and everything is just like technicolor. So what I'm telling you is that if I'm not gonna say if, it's when a situation goes south with someone, let it. Because so many great things are about to happen to you the week following. Just trust this reading. You're going to come back to my channel and be like, what the fuck? Because you're going to be, I think a lot of you are going to be pulled into something you normally wouldn't have access to. Like a new friend group, a new environment, a new this, a new that. I just see you guys going into something that you weren't able to go into because this person was blocking it, whether literally or figuratively or metaphorically. It's being opened. And I see you swimming. So to me, that indicates like you're in uncharted territory, as if you were like a pirate. So for me, the metaphor is like you're swimming in new experiences. There's a bunch of doors that you can go down if you want to. So I think sometimes you need to have more discernment with the people in your life. Just because you're a good person doesn't mean they are, and doesn't mean they deserve you to be a good person to them. Sorry. I kind of yapped. My bad. I fucking wouldn't shut the hell up there. That was for pile 1. I also feel like pile 1, you're like, I see you giving something that you shouldn't give, and it could be money, but it could also be ideas. It's like you're giving away shit for free. What are you doing? It's like being someone's assistant. I'm like, what are you doing? Why are you letting someone walk all over you? Get up. Especially if it's just someone you're casually talking to as a date or something. All right, who chose pile 2? Oop, it's this way. Who chose pile 2? I love it when you yap. Well, you're going to love it when I'm done with this and I have to eat, because I'll eat on camera. I don't care. It's just chicken salad, so it's not like I'm going to eat a giant thing, but I'm going to be fucking drained after this, so I need to eat. All I had today was a sugar cookie, which is really bad, but yeah. Okay, pile 2. Ooh, the Knight of Cups reverse. This is about a lack of growth or immaturity. Where's this coming from? The World is reverse. Ending of a cycle. 7 of Cups. Being realistic. Okay, I can tell you that there is a decision that you will either make or have made that will be impulsively made, but is the right choice. Emotionally impulsive decision is the right choice here. See? Queen of Wands reverse. So to me, this is the card of the day as well, by the way. This is the card I pulled for the card of the day. This is about you being fed up or burnt out and being a little bit like, oh my God, I feel like I'm going to lash out, but it's justified. Also, Queen of Wands is good because it tells me that something's coming to you. Let's see, what is this in relation to? Two of Swords. Oh. Someone else's failure is your success. Yeah, there it is, the Seven of Wands. Okay, so what this means is that someone else's setback or failure or fuck up is a benefit to you. And I think the spontaneity that you're going to see is you saying yes to something you normally wouldn't say yes to. I also feel like a lot of you, if you've tried for something, you need to try again. If you've applied for something, like a job or something, apply again, because the Two of Swords usually means second attempt is victorious. If someone didn't answer your first text, I'm giving you permission, which I never do, but I'm giving you permission to text again. I'm giving you permission to email again, because this to me means second try. Now, for some of you, this could also translate to a relationship. Maybe there's a second option or a second chance with someone, or a second message or a second date. I'm not sure. Because it does look like someone else's trash is another man's treasure. Someone else's failure is another benefit to you. And I also feel like there's an emotional, impulsive moment of you saying yes to something that you normally wouldn't that will benefit you. Judgment card is reversed. See, this is about not letting embarrassment stop your blessings. Not letting something be cringe stop your blessings. High Priestess. It's all about timing and healing. So whenever I pull the High Priestess, it's like timing is different now. Not only are you letting go of past situations or grudges, so are they. And the Eight of Swords is about feeling trapped or pressured. And so for me, I think the lesson here is that you guys are tying yourself down too hard to one ideology or one path in life. And I think you need to give things a second chance. Give someone a second chance. Give a situation a second chance. I think you need to impulsively say yes. I think you need to drop your ego. Queen of Wands is reversed. So you got to drop your ego because I think that fear of embarrassment or fear of being cringe or fear of that ego might block something really important. I also feel like there's someone in your life that is giving you good advice and you're not listening to. Because this is like having a best friend who's been telling you to do something and you keep saying no, but you need to do it. Like there's someone in your ear that you're ignoring that's a really good friend to you that you're ignoring, but they're right. Yeah, this is pile 2. And it might be related to this situation. Like your ego is getting in the way. Your pride is getting in the way. You need to let your walls down and your guard down. Thank you, Taylor. Because I genuinely feel like I need a clarification just to make sure. Yeah, it's the Knight of Pentacles. I think that you were right previously, but you're no longer right because circumstances changed. So you were right previously about the situation, but circumstances and timing have changed. You need to be open to change, open to people changing, open to situations changing, open to things being different. It's a big, big message. That's a big, important fucking thing, by the way. Both pile 1 and 2 are very intense. Like, these are big deals. These aren't small things. These are, like, life-altering decisions. Well, altering is a big word, but you know what I mean. Like, they're life path changing. Like, you're going to go down a new path in both of these spreads. That's a new path. But why did it change? The other person or the situation had something fall apart. I already said that. Something fell apart. Either someone else fell apart, something didn't work, so they adjusted, or the situation adjusted. It's literally accurate. Good, I'm glad. Okay. So, who picked pile 3? I had a feeling the readings were going to be intense, so I'm not shocked. Okay. Ooh, 2 of Pentacles is reversed. This is an uneven exchange. But why does it feel positive? Haha, it is. I'm so good at this. Okay. I even impressed myself. So the Fool is about spontaneity and new beginnings. This is something you normally... Oh. Is it a person? This is a leap of faith. Is this a person? It is. It's a relationship. Okay, so pile 3, I fucking knew it. Pile 3, this is for people who, okay, pile 3 is going to be one of two things, and it's only one of two things. So this one is very rigid because I feel it very strongly. This is going to be for people who are either single and looking for someone new, or I guess you could be dating someone already, but single, or someone who's been in a relationship and needs to hear this message. It's going to be slightly different, okay? So if you're looking for other information, this isn't the pile. This is going to be a relationship pile. It's very loud. For the people that are single, the person that I see for you, you are not going to feel like you're their type, or vice versa. There is some level of like, someone's too good to be true. Someone looks too good and I'm not good enough, or vice versa, whatever. Someone is too young or too naive or whatever. Bye. Leap of faith. Okay? Young, naive energy, leap of faith, leap of faith. This is definitely not someone you've ever dated before. It's not someone you've ever been with before. I really, truly feel like this, you're going to feel like this. 2 of Pentacles is usually physical. So you're going to feel like this person is out of your league physically. They're very, very, very attractive, and you're going to immediately be intimidated. Drop that, because this person is going to like you. If you are in a relationship, I think that your current partner feels stuck in routine with you, and you need to change it. The Fool is always about changing your routine with your partner and doing something different badly. Because if not, if you're in a current relationship and I pull stuff like this, you're going to get into nonstop arguments. This is like a recipe for argument central. You're going to pick at each other. There's the 3 of Wands. I also feel like if you are in a current relationship, you're going to be arguing about someone else, whether it be a family member, whatever, mother-in-law, something. If you are single, you're either going to meet them when you're with someone else, or someone's going to introduce you. There it is again. There's a 3. There's a 3. Also, definitely feel like if you don't change your routine with your partner and you are currently dating someone, the 3 of Cups tells me that there is some sort of competitiveness that you guys are going to be arguing about. It might be family, friends, or something, somebody's family member or something like that. If you are single, everyone is going to be very jealous of the fact that you're getting attention from this person. And 8 of Wands says it should happen soon and very quickly. There's the Queen of Pentacles. This is good. This is good for stability. So even if you do end up getting into this argument with your significant other, it's something you can work through. And again, if you are single, the Queen of Pentacles tells me that this person likes predictability. So don't play games. I do feel like some family, again, if you are in a relationship, I think there might be some fighting about family members. There's the family card. We're going to have to make sure that we get out of energy. Typically, when I see this, especially for people if they're fighting with their in-laws and stuff, I always tell them, you got to make sure you and your partner do something fun together. That way you can focus on the fun you have rather than the problem you can't solve right away. I will say, if you have kids too, you guys might need to like work on who does what for each kid or whatever. Like one parent is overloaded. If you are single, the 10 of Cups tells me that there's a problem between one of your friends and the new person you're interested in. It's going to show you your friend's true colors. Yep, there's the family card. So once again, I've already said what I need to say about people who are in a relationship. It's home and family, so I'm spot on there. But when it comes to being single and meeting this person, they're a lot more boring than you think. Hot and boring. They're a comfort person. And they're family oriented for sure. But I don't know if family is like blood family always, you know? And the way to get over that argument, if you are in a relationship, the way to get over that argument, like I said before, do something fun together so you guys can distract yourself, because you can't fix the situation, but you can distract yourself for the time being. What'd you guys think? Oh, wait. Okay, Google, pick a number from 1 to 3.
Here's a random number. 1.
Period. Don't remember what 1 was. Not the aliens. That wasn't an alien. I'm boring. Someone exiting your life. Oh, yeah, period. That's like every day of my life. By the way, these fucking cookies have gotten smaller. Dude, shrinkflation is crazy. This cookie is fucking $5. Okay, it's been $5. It's gotten even smaller. I looked at the guy today and I go, this is even smaller than before. You already shrinkflation the fuck out of this and you shrinkflationed it again. He goes, yeah, I know. But I already had it in my hand, so I was like, I'm not gonna not buy it. What the fuck? Dude, this is $5? Look how small this is. Get the hell out of here. It used to be way bigger. But I'm taking it out of the package so you can see. Does anyone remember what one was? Because I don't remember. Like, you gotta be kidding me, bro. $5? It's overcooked. It's overcooked. They keep overcooking them too. Oh yeah, I already forgot. You guys already told me that, and I forgot it within 2 seconds. Dude, I've been dying to try the Dubai chewy cookie. I haven't been able to find it. Yeah, thank you, Kempire. I appreciate that. Dude, okay. This is what I'm eating. Now, mind you, for those of you that watch my streams on like Twitch and TikTok, whatever, you already know I eat this all the time. So you already know. The grocery store I get this from is a bougie grocery store. I understand that. It is a little bougie of a grocery store. But it is what it is. It's close by. Guess how much this is. It's chicken salad, cheese, crackers, and grapes. Just guess how much this is. And I know I have big hands. Ooh, almost knocked this over. I know I have big hands, but this is like my hands for size. So it's like, yeah, oh my God, I'm trying to get this in there. Like, it's crazy. Guess how much this is. Wow, I'm surprised. You guys are pretty accurate. It's $10.99. Dude, like, what is this economy? The fuck? Genuinely. It's 18 in New York City. In New York City, it's probably 14. Actually, it might be 11. Austin's gotten very expensive. There's a fucking stem. But I will say drinks are not that expensive here. Thank God. Especially at the gay bar. If you, dude, going out to drink in LA is ridiculous. The prices are insane. Even in New York, too. Are rents expensive in Austin? Mine is. Faith, thank you for joining the Antphrodite. Yeah, whenever I get a drink from a straight bar, mind you, I'm a lightweight amongst everyone I know, but if I go to get a drink at a straight bar, it's like water. I don't know how. I guess I'm spoiled. I hate getting drinks at straight bars. You have to go to you have to go somewhere that has like a heavy pour. Austin is expensive, yeah. Also, Austin is full of influencers that, to me, are reckless. So many Austin influencers live in the same building, and it's known as the influencer building. And they get a huge rent discount, and then they post about it. And I don't understand, because why would you post where you live? And why would you live in a building that's known for having influencers? And I see these young girls posting TikToks about it all the time. And I always want to comment and be like, do you know how unsafe it is to post this? But I saw this one comment that some girl, she's a beautiful young girl in her 20s, and she posted that she lives in the influencer place. And she posts her daily routine, everything. So scary. And someone commented, hey girl, I just, from one girl to another, it's not really safe to do this. And you know what she said? Oh, no worries. I live with my boyfriend. He could protect me, LOL. Besides, there's security. I fear for the young generation. I fear for the young generation. I fear for the young generation. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so scared for you. I'm so terrified for you. But Austin influencers will do this. All the Austin influencers post where they live, where they're going, their daily routine, and I'm just like, what happened? Way back in my day, 9 years ago when I started, no one would ever post that. Like, what? I don't know. Yeah, that's what I said. Let me mind my business when the documentary comes. Like, girl, what? You are crazy, but okay, you live your life. Sabrina and her stalker. I don't know if people would click that. Everyone has a stalker. And it used to be safer back then. I mean, not really. From personal experience, I could tell you it was definitely not safer. Definitely not safer. What I've dealt with, absolutely not. You always post after you leave the location. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. Whatever. Serena Stalker came to her house. I know. I think it's crazy that, like, we still haven't found a proper way to deal with things like that. I'm mixing up my, I put Parmesan cheese in this, and I'm going to put red pepper flakes, but I need to, like, mix it up. I don't have a spoon. So I'm using the cracker. That's why you can't see what I'm doing. Thank you, Samuel. I appreciate that. They're talking about Sabrina Carpenter. Catching my first live. What's up? I just did a pick a card, Issa. So if you want to check the VOD later. All right, you know what? Fuck this. Sabrina's been famous her entire career. This isn't her first rodeo. She's been famous since she was a kid. So this isn't, her team is very well prepared. And she's prepared as a person. She's been doing this since she was a kid. I think people forget that she's been famous for so long. I also don't think people understand that I was like a huge Sabrina Carpenter fan before she blew up. Now I feel like her music is like whatever to me. It's not that great, but maybe the next album will be more for me. Where are the red pepper flakes? Okay. So I'm just mixing this up. I am Italian. 100%. I did an Olivia Rodrigo video before the album came out, but I'm not sure if I should do one after. I mean, what do you want me to do the reading on for Olivia Rodrigo if I do it? Because I do need an idea for Monday, but if I do Olivia, what do you want me to do? Because if I do it on Taylor, you guys are going to be like, fucking Taylor again. Would you ever do a tarot class? I'm not opposed to it. Maybe. I feel like if I'm teaching tarot, I have to be really hands-on, though. But also, I don't know if people want me as a teacher. I'm not going to be nice. I'm going to be annoying. Like, I'm going to be really annoying. My prior readings are usually on Antphrodite.com, but right now, I haven't had time. Okay. All right, we can discuss tarot while I eat. I don't care. I just need to eat. I haven't eaten all day. I don't know who Steve Perry is. I know who Katy Perry is. Okay. Olivia and Louis Partridge. Can I say something about Olivia Rodrigo? I think the album is brilliant, and it's I love that she's vulnerable. Obviously, I don't relate to it because I'm not 20. I think if you are above the age of 25 and you're relating to a lot of the songs in the beginning of the album, it's a red flag for me. You're emotionally stunted. But if you're 20, I expect you to relate to that album. It's an album for people who are young. But if I was Louis, it's not an insane take. Olivia Rodrigo said that herself in an interview. She said she doesn't resonate personally with some of the places she was in on the album right now, and she can't make albums fast enough for how fast she's been growing and growing up, because when you're 20 to 22, you experience so much change in your life, you become a different person. So she said the same thing I did. Which is normal. I expect that. You know, when I was 20 and 22, I thought completely differently and went through different experiences, right? And that's why I like the song Expectations, because I feel like that's a part of the album where she's finally realizing that she was like kind of in a insecure place in her relationship. And she was obsessing over him. And so when you get to the end of the album, you go back to the beginning of the album and you can tell she looks back on herself and kind of cringes, which is normal. That's what it's like. That's how it should be. So I love that the album tells a authentic story about what it's like to be young and in love. I think most people's first love is like cringe and embarrassing. And I love that she documented that. But if you're like 27 and you tell me you're relating to that because of your ex or your current relationship, I'm kind of just like, you're a little old to be experiencing that, you know? But what I will say is, if I'm Louis, I would have the biggest ego of my life. She made an entire album obsessing over him. That is the biggest flex that you could ever have. And this is another lesson that I think a lot of young people will learn when you give that much energy. I mean, it's good for her because she's making money off of it. But still, that is the biggest flex. Because I've seen so many fans being like, she's destroying him. I'm like, not really. Not really. But I like it because it's authentic. So I have mixed feelings about the album. Because, like, I get it. I think it's great that it's authentic. I think it deserves a Grammy. But she also put him on the biggest pedestal ever. I agree. I think she's still in love with him. But I think that's real. I think it's normal. He broke up with her. Also, he's avoidant and she's anxious. As someone who's been avoidant my entire life, who's now in a secure attachment style, but when I was younger was super avoidant, and still have some avoidant tendencies. I always will. Listening to her say things in her songs like she's gonna put herself in a bad position so that he can save her, so she gets his attention. Red flag. I would run. I would fucking run. I would run. I would do exactly what he did and run. I know I saw a TikTok that said that they think she has relationship OCD. Possible. But I think she's just anxious. She's an anxious girl, anxious attachment style, and he's avoidant, like most men. But I like Olivia. I do. She gave us something to talk about. She did. I think My Way should have been a single. That song is fantastic. I love Expectations, and I love Cigarette Smoke.
I don't like stupid songs. Stupid song sounds like every other song she's released. But I think people get mad at me because I have like a nuanced opinion on her album. It's not just like, oh, it's amazing. I'm like, I like the story that it told, but I'm not going to listen to the songs again. Especially the first half of the album. I love the transparency. I love the story it told. I think it's authentic and a lot of young people will relate, but I will never listen to those songs again. Whereas My Way and Expectations are on repeat. See, for me, You Plus Me Equals Heart is a song that is for 13-year-olds. Like, if you came up to me and said that was your favorite song on the album, I definitely would think of you differently. Because not in like a, I think you're a bad person, but I would be like, oh, you are a little bit emotionally behind, you know? When it comes to relationships. Just chomping in the mic. I love when you diss songs or albums like that. I don't think I'm dissing the album. I think the album is incredible and deserves a Grammy. I don't think there's anything wrong with Olivia Rodrigo making an album when she's 20 for 20-year-olds. That's what she's supposed to do. She admitted that. She even said herself in an interview, she's like, I don't really resonate with a lot of this feelings anymore because I grew up so quick in a year and I'm already writing a new album because I feel differently about people and situations. But I'm still in this era, so until this era is done, I'll push it. And I'm glad that it resonates with people, but I don't feel that way anymore because I'm growing up so fast, I can't make records fast enough. That's what she said in the interview, which is exactly what I'm saying, which is a good thing. If I look back at how I acted with every man when I was in my 20s, cringe, annoying, cringe, and a loser. That's how it should be. That's called emotional growth. The songs are time capsules. I think a lot of people would feel the same way about Taylor Swift's music if they didn't grow up with it. If they listened to Taylor Swift's first album or second album or third album for the first time today and they were 35, they'd probably feel the same way. Which is why I don't blame Olivia. That's why I love Olivia, because I think it's real. I'm not the target demographic, and most people who are older shouldn't be the target demographic. Just like you shouldn't have loved driver's license if you had your driver's license for 20 years. It's not for you. I'm always realizing that what I experience is new and different to other people. It's always little things. Honeybee is a good song. It felt genuine. I hate that song. It sounds like a Pixar movie song. I hate that song. Are you guys doing anything for Father's Day? I'm gonna live vicariously through you guys because my dad's dead. I found her lyrics to be very basic and corny. It depends on the song because My Way is fantastically written. My Way is an incredibly written song, but Expectations is the best written song on the album, in my opinion. Cigarette Smoke is good as too, because those are my three favorites, but I think Expectations is the best written song on that album. Expectations is incredibly well written. It's so good. She nailed that song. My dad's in prison. Can't find him. Ooh. Baking him cake, creating him some food. Aw. I hated Taylor's new song. Ooh. Well, that went on the floor. That's God's way of saying stop eating. Dude, where the hell did it go? You make me laugh. Love how you think. Sweet reminder to look up quercetin. Okay, thank you. Oh. Haven't talked to mine for 10 years. We're twinning. Aw. My dad is dead. My husband has to work, but cooking his favorite dinner. Ooh. Everyone's always like, Aunt, why don't you cook? So I don't wanna. I only cook for special occasions and then I regret it. Dude, why is this falling apart all over me? That's how you know it was overbaked. Dude, this wasn't even satisfying, that cookie. How honest you are? Yeah, some people hate me for it. I'm so glad my parents were not my role models growing up. My parents taught me exactly what not to do. I definitely set out to do everything the exact polar opposite of my parents. Worked out. Worked out. But I have grace, some grace, not a lot of grace, some grace from my parents because I understand. They did what they could with what they had. You know, my parents both come from Brooklyn. Their families immigrated here not too long before they were born. They had no money. They had to make it work. Excuse me. Sorry. I want to know what you think about the Madonna Serena collab. It's all right. The choruses are better than the verses are better than the chorus. Yeah, my entire family is originally from Brooklyn. I was born in Queens, and then as I got older, we moved out to Long Island. Now I live in Austin, and my family is still in Queens and Long Island. Great. I got this shit all over my pants. I resent them sometimes because why would you have a kid when your life isn't stable? Well, unfortunately, life is never stable, and there's never a perfect time to have kids. So, gotta have grace somewhat. Excuse me, but I learned that in therapy. You caught me live. You did. You did. There was a pick a card earlier. Sorry, I've been live. How long have I been live? 2 hours? Yeah, I'm gonna end soon. Now that I have food in my stomach, I feel like a person again, but I think I'm going to probably go on a hot girl walk. I love Austin. I don't love Texas. I love Austin. I don't love Texas, though, but I love Austin. Austin's great. Yeah, I was born and raised in New York. I live in Austin now, though. But my parents are emotionally mature. Mine, too. Old school Italians. Well, parent. Will you be live tomorrow? No, but I do want to do more of these lives. If you have ideas of what you want me to do on live, you can let me know or put in the comments. And if you have a suggestion for Monday's video, I'd love to know. I could do more of these eventually if you guys like them. What is there to do in Austin? It's the most young, vibrant, alive city. Everyone in Austin is into physical activities. They all run, paddleboard. What is that new one they're doing? Paddle or whatever, paddle, whatever, the game. They also do pickleboard or whatever the hell that thing is, piccolo or whatever the hell. They do that one too. Yeah, everyone is hot, young, and shirtless. Every girl is like 90 pounds and gorgeous and an influencer. And every guy is like buff, ripped, shirtless, and hot. This is the hottest city I've ever been in, and I lived in New York my entire life, and I go to LA often, and I can confidently say Austin is full of way more attractive people than LA, but it's a different look. It's more of like a laid back look here. It is a city for extroverts. It is. That's why I'm not always the best fit, but I still like it here. If you are a runner, oh my God, you'll love it here. Pickleball, my bad. Sorry. But also they're doing that new thing, padel or paddle or whatever the hell you say it.
Suggestions for Monday for video? Doing a Lana Del Rey reading. I've done one before. The first time I went to Barton Springs, I was like, why is everyone so beautiful? Oh, I thought you were going to say, why are there so many tits? Because that's Barton Springs for you. But yes, that too. I heard Austin isn't pedestrian friendly and the traffic sucks. Traffic sucks everywhere. Traffic sucks everywhere. I don't think there's a single city that traffic doesn't suck in. Yes, I did do a video on Lana and Ethel. It's for the YouTube members. Cat's Eye. Olivia. I live in Austin. I have to go, but I'll be the next time you're live. I'm not sure. Maybe next week. I don't know. We'll see. I'll let you guys know. I've gone paddleboarding once. Never again. Absolutely never fucking again. Literally never again. I don't go in the water because my body's more feel, but I will never go paddleboarding ever again. No, there are no cowboys in Austin. Thank fucking God. If you want to see that, go to Dallas and don't take me because I'm not coming. There's no accents in Austin either. Everyone is a transplant. I have a video on ghosts. Do an Ethan Slater reading. I did. I ran out of conspiracy theories to do, so if you have a new one, let me know. Loved your video on Joe Alwyn. I think Bunny and Jelly Roll is going to be a members video. I don't know what Lego scandal is. Could you do a reading about what good will happen to society, girl? The rest of Texas hates Austin. That's why it's that, girl. Thank God. Thank God. Thank God. Thank God. Thank God for that. Although low-key, that's not true. Because every single time I meet someone from Dallas, they tell me how much they hate Dallas and how much more they love Austin. And every time someone comes from Houston, they say the same thing. So I think that's true. I did a video on the West Memphis. Olivia and Louie. But they're over. Just because it's over doesn't mean it's really over. And if I lived in Dallas and I hated it, yeah, fuck Dallas. I hate Dallas. I hate Dallas. I've never had a good time in Dallas ever a day in my life. I hate Dallas, dude. Houston is ass. I mean, it's better than Dallas, though. I couldn't name one thing I like about Dallas. I feel like anything you like about Dallas, you could find in Austin, truly. Always thought Texas gay cowboy. Dallas does. Dallas is big hair and all the accents, and they've got the big hair and the cowboy hats, and they do the hokey pokey and turn it all around at the bars, and they got the boots on, the cowboy boots and all that. And that's how they are there in Dallas, because a lot of those people and most people you meet in Dallas, they've lived there their whole lives, and they're gonna be racist as fuck. So most of them are super racist. It's really annoying when you go to the bars and it's literally segregated, because that's what it's like. Girl, last time I went to Dallas, I went to, I forget the name of it, but I went to the bar and didn't even notice, but someone walked in who I had known from Austin. And I was like, oh, what are you doing here? And he's like, what are you doing here? I was like, what do you mean? And he goes, look around. This is not a bar for people like you. And I was like, what is that supposed to mean? Apparently, I didn't get the memo. The bar was like predominantly black people, but I was having a great time. Everyone was dancing. We were shaking ass. We were all having fun, buying each other drinks. We were kikiing. Everyone was having a great time. And then they came in and they were like, oh, but this is, it's not for people like you. Mind you, this person was white. So how are you, a white person, going to walk into the bar that I'm at and tell me that it's a bar for only black people, and that I shouldn't be here and you need to leave as well, when all the people that are in the bar who are black are dancing with me and having a good time? How does that make sense? Doesn't that just make you racist? Am I wrong? Doesn't that make them racist? And I literally go, no, I'm staying here. The music's really good. He's like, well, go to the other bar. I go, no, the music's here good. It's good here. You want to know why the music was good? Because of the fact that it wasn't a huge honky tonk white people bar. Like, sorry, I don't know. That's why the music was good. Thank you for joining Antphrodite. So I was like, what the fuck? Mind you, I told him to kick rocks, and I had my fun there at that bar. I had so much fun at that bar. It was the only fun I had in Dallas, was at that bar. I forget the name of it. We were having so much fun. A hot guy was fucking shaking ass on my lap. I was having a great time. I was in heaven, to be honest. I'm like, bitch, y'all, that's what I mean. Like, Dallas is so racist, it's annoying. Like, they're so, like, even when I go to other bars, like, I notice, like, they're not expecting, like if a lot of the, especially in the gay community, they're not expecting, like, intermingling. Because a lot of the people, not even just black people, it's all people of color in Dallas, a lot of them are used to the racism from the white people. So, like, they're, like, a little bit like, what? And then when I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm from Austin, they go, oh, that's why. It's like stuff that you pick up. It's like subtle stuff. And I'm just like, why is Dallas so fucking racist, dude? I don't understand. I don't get it. I'm like, girl, I'm from New York. Like, I don't understand this mentality. Everyone just hangs out with everyone in New York. It's a melting pot. So I don't get it. But, you know, Dallas has a lot of history to it. So, and I forget that I'm in the South. So things are different here. Houston's a little bit better. It's a rich white oil town, yeah. Yeah, and it shows, unfortunately, but it's because from New York. Yeah, I know. But it's just like, I don't know. I'm just like, and I'm like, I hate that because I feel like, I don't know. It's just so strange because, like, it's like these subtly racist things that people say or do. And I'm just like, did you think I was going to go along with that? Like, you're an idiot. No. Like, what? You're just weirdly, subtly racist. Like, it's even if you're not overly racist, you're being subtly racist. It's annoying. Like, can you stop? Like, what's wrong with you? Who cares? Literally. But then you find out, no, I'm not going to go into it, but you find out that never mind. Anyways. Karma's a bitch. I couldn't live in the South. Yeah. Don't necessarily agree with you. Yeah, I just think a lot of people don't know that I grew up in New York, and maybe that's why. But whatever, I don't give a fuck. Especially if they're like, whatever. I just thought things would have been a little bit different by now. Okay. They do it confidently. Yeah, that's my fucking problem, dude. It's like, dude, get the fuck out of here. That's like sometimes if people see any of the men from my past, they'll make weird comments because a lot of the men from my past are not white. And they'll make weird comments. And I'm like, okay. You're weird. You're weird. All right. Any suggestions for what I should do for Monday's video before I end the stream? Yeah, I go out to bars and clubs alone a lot. Excuse me. Okay, Aunt, let me find out about my exes. Or I shouldn't say exes, past men. We're not giving that title to them. Oh, I forget that YouTube doesn't know a lot of the stories. Yeah. I dated a really crazy Chinese model. I dated a really crazy Japanese construction worker. I dated... Oh, casually dated. I don't really know if I would consider dating. I dated a light-skinned dude who I think is the craziest person I've ever met in my life. Oh my God. Yeah. There's so many more. I don't even want to go into it. That guy was crazy. Define crazy? No, I'm not going to go into the story. He was adopted, though. And I learned a lot from that guy. My God. That was a crazy time in my life. Oh my God. Anyways. Yeah, I can't. No, I have a lot of PTSD with men. No, I've had. Oh my God. I've been with every single type of guy. Every single type of guy you could possibly think of. Every ethnicity, every race, every. Yeah. I will tell you this, though. Of all of the men, I will say this. Okay, so I've dated every single race, every ethnicity, whatever. Of all of the men, the ones that treated me the absolute worst were always white. Not every white guy, but it always was a white guy that was treating me the worst. And the ones that treated me the best were the dark-skinned guys that I had a thing with. Always. Always, always, always. Always, always, always. Now, I know that's anecdotal. So, you know, maybe it's not useful information, but from my past experience, I'm 35, so it's been a lot of people in the past, although not so much these past couple of years, but yeah. Definitely the hardest experiences were with white guys, and the easiest experiences were with dark-skinned men. So I wish that Austin wasn't so. That's my one complaint with Austin. It's very, very much predominantly white here. How about Asian? Oh, I have a lot of experience with Asian men. Yeah, I mean, middle of the pack there. I will say this. Asian men worked the hardest to get my attention. So there's that. White guys just no effort, dude. I'm gonna be honest. In my experience, it's just such minimal effort. It's kind of funny, honestly. Just no effort, bro. Do men date, ask for free readings, and they don't get them? And they definitely don't get them. I've had guys who I've hooked up with ask me for a free reading after we're done hooking up. I'm like, can you leave? Like, what? Yeah. I know. I can't even lie, I would do that. It's just like, I don't give readings to men, so I don't do readings on men. I don't waste energy on men like that, so. But anyways, all right. I'm going to have to figure out what video I'm going to do for Monday. Join the members for tons of additional content. I hope you enjoyed this live, just hanging out with me, chit-chatting and talking shit. There is a pick a card at some point in this video. Hopefully someone will put the timestamp in the comments. I love you guys. Hopefully I'll do this again next week.